I'm Eric Loy, and welcome to Eric Loy Interviews. On this podcast, we talk with folks from the VTuber community on their channels, their talents, their stories, where they come from, and their plans for the future. We welcome Millennium. Hi.
Hi. Thank you for having me.
Well, thank you for coming on. I do appreciate it. Please introduce yourself to everybody.
All right. So, hi, everybody. I'm Millennium, Isekai Mask Knight Empress Scientist. That's usually how I do my intros, but if I remember. But then it's just very free flowing too, because I can introduce myself with the other stuff. But the main thing is the hi. I'm Millennium. So yeah.
You're practically everything and everything you want to be at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and by the way, folks, quite a singer. We're going to hear one of a cover here a little bit later on, and you absolutely will want to hear and listen for yourself, and then go check out the music video for it. So, Millennium, when did you get started with the VTuber thing?
Oh, that's a very good starting question because in terms of YouTube, when the avatar kind of started, it was just about, I think, a year ago. But for the other super old videos, I started with like unboxing videos and all that, but that one didn't have the avatar. So, and at some point I was like, I already did games, but I didn't have the image of it. And I was like, I kind of want to share my expressions as well, but also not showing my expression. If that's, I'm trying to find a way to like mention it. So I was like, how can I do that? And so, and then the algorithm showed me some like videos of like Amelie, Monarch, Gargura, and Callie, and I was like, oh, they're doing the thing. They're showing their actual expressions as they're playing the game.
Yeah.
But also not showing their IRL face.
Yeah.
So I think that was like, oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
And aside from that, oh yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
I see. Folks have found that when they do that, they get to be themselves without being themselves.
That one, yes.
Yeah.
Exactly. It feels more freeing in a way. It's like that's still you, and at the same time, it's also not you. Half. So yeah. And that's why I also like isekai. It's like it can be reborn.
Well, that's a really good way to put it, because I kind of compare it to going from one place that everybody knows who you are to another place, and you're still the same person, but you get to set the narrative.
Exactly.
Like going from your local school to a college, you get to introduce yourself, and people around you aren't going to remember that you reached over for a pen in 4th grade and split your pants.
Exactly. I like the way you put that.
Yeah, it's you have gone all out. You've really you decided to like erase the entire reality and go from there.
Yeah, it's like that's why it became an amalgamation of everything that I liked. I think if you saw my avatar, that it's really like a compilation of from anime to Korean drama to K-pop, with the crown, with the mask, with the 2 swords, with the mini lab gown at the back, but also kind of like an army style clothing. I was like, and color blew it. It's just it's everything I like in one custom made character.
That's right. So you're ready for everything. Nothing's going to get past you at this point.
Hopefully.
That's wonderful. I mean, was it easy for you to get into it, and did you find the avatar that you wanted to represent you immediately?
No, I could not. I was trying, like, I dove in and tried to search through Google, and I couldn't find it, and that's when I decided, alas, it must be a custom-made thing. And so I hunted down some like artists or studios that I think could implement the idea that I had, and I found a great studio with great artists who were like, yeah, we could do that. And that's how this happened.
Wow.
It was around August 2024, I think, was
Mm-hmm.
when it started. And that's also roughly around the time when Oshinoko, the anime
Mm-hmm.
or manga, started. And of course, I couldn't just dive in and immediately like, oh, I'm gonna get this avatar. I needed to first try, right?
Mm-hmm.
If I knew how to work the tech.
Right.
And so I tried to find some like free models, and I found a model of the main character from Oshinoko, and
Mm-hmm.
I tried it first on VTube Studio. And when I was able to connect it and like demo it myself, I was like, okay, now I want my own character. I want my idea
Yeah.
because I couldn't find a character that was already pre-made that matched what I like, and so
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, that's how it
Yeah.
started.
Yeah. It must be tough to be creative.
I don't know if I am, but I'm just on the crazy side. I was like, I want this crowd. I want this. So this the mask, and then
Yeah.
the two swords at the back. And
Yep.
Google was not giving me the results that I wanted.
Nope. Nope. But I tell you, it's very striking, and you'll see it on the. You're watching it right now if you're watching it on YouTube. The model up there, and uh, did it take very long for you to be comfortable with the format, with chat coming in and being able to interact with them and do what you wanted on the stream at the same time?
Hmm. It was more of, I think it was fine
Mm-hmm.
because I wasn't playing like, even though I'm using this character to represent in a way myself, I wasn't switching it up with like a different voice. Like the way I acted is still the way I act in normal life, so I didn't need to like adapt to it, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
And in terms of the chat coming in, it was more of, I was thinking of it as a from the perspective that, oh, if they clicked on the thumbnail that I made, or that I like, perhaps they might have the same, like for example, interests. So
Mm-hmm.
if I had a stream about sword art online, it was more of like the people who would click it kind of are in the realm of also perhaps anime watchers.
Right.
So
Right.
that's how I thought about it, and that's how it made it a bit less scary for me in a way.
Yeah.
But of course, I also set the moderation, or the community moderation section of YouTube to just make sure that the some certain like keywords or all of that would be like filtered out,
Right.
or yeah, and
Yeah.
mm,
Yeah. Well, I wonder. I really wonder, and this is something I haven't brought up with anybody yet. I wonder if people just starting even know that exists.
which one?
The filters.
Oh, yeah, I don't know if start immediately starting.
Yeah.
Well, but I definitely did not have the filters immediately on the first stream.
Yeah.
And then that's when I saw some like spam or link spam. I'm like, "Oh, I don't like spam." Like
Yeah.
the link spam, for example, because I don't know if I click it, it might bring me to like some sketchy websites,
Oh
right?
yeah.
Or if
Absolutely.
the ones coming in
Yeah.
and they click those links that are on my chat, they might be brought to some sketchy websites. And I wanted to protect both myself and those who are coming in as well in the chat. And
Yeah.
so I clicked the no links, or and just to make sure, as a protective measure for me and those who also would like to watch the stream.
Oh
So
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Because
Mm,
people don't want to mess with that. They're coming in for a good time and to watch a talented person work. And to be a part of it. And they don't want to have to worry about running anti spyware on their machine. So-
exactly. Yeah, just it's like it would catch you off guard. It's like, oh, it's an innocent looking link, and then you
yeah.
click it, and then boom, you're hacked.
Yeah. And
So I
guess who
was trying to prevent that.
guess who get blamed for it?
Mm-hmm.
If-
Exactly.
yeah, that's a big thing too. Is it and if
Mm.
if you put that in right away, then you get to again. I guess I brought it up before. You're kind of setting your own um, parameters, your own world, and they're joining yours.
Yes.
Um,
Yes.
your
It's
rules.
like this. yeah, this is my playground, this is my imagination. Like you can set your own fences or something to
Hmm.
make it as safe as possible.
Yeah, absolutely. And now, when you were on and you started realizing people were coming back for you, um, people enjoyed what you do, they wanted to come back and interact with you more. How did that settle in when you had some people returning?
Oh yeah, that one I really appreciated it because I was like, "Oh, wait, so there are people who watch."
Mm.
Because in the way I forgot which one mentioned this, but the way they thought of I think streaming in general is like you could be like a teacher in
Mm.
an open classroom
Hmm.
teaching something, and it could be like an empty classroom at first. But sometimes students could like they'd be walking or outside the corridor, right? And then there might be windows. The windows are the thumbnails.
Right?
And then sometimes they might click and just, look and stay for some lessons because I sometimes do science lessons as well.
Mm.
And when there were people who would return, the way I visualized it was, oh, someone's coming back to the classroom to learn.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, this is pretty nice.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah. It's kind of validating in a way, isn't it?
in a way, yes, that there are people who also would like to learn more about science. I really enjoy especially the science stream and the Palworld streams that I do because it's like most of the time I'd be hunting shinies
Hmm.
in Palworld because I like shiny hunting in Pokemon as well. And then when there would be like the people who would be like, go find a shiny or something like that, I'm like, oh yeah, there are shiny hunters too.
Yeah.
We're all real. We're part of the simulation. So it felt like John Wick's finding their like another John Wick.
Yeah,
So
that's right.
that's why it's nice.
It's you get to find like souls around the planet.
Exactly.
That without this technology, you wouldn't even know existed. It really,
Mm-hmm.
and we get to hear and as consumers and people who watch, we get to enjoy a lot being in the presence of and being with and enjoying the talents of so many people that we wouldn't have known existed. Um,
Exactly.
which makes it a fascinating and very a futuristic type of thing that I hope that well, I don't hope, I know it's going to continue to um, innovate, and we're going to get
I hope it does.
more and more neat stuff in the future that we're going to be able to do um, before, before before some people put hammers down in some places. And
Yes.
let's try to make it good before that, and that happens, sort of thing. But for you, you came into what type of streaming did you want to do at the beginning when you started?
I didn't exactly set a theme.
Uh,
It was more of what I the way I decide what to stream is what hits me during that week. I'm like, oh, I'll stream this week and
mm,
I'll stream that. So it's more of what I think would be fun
mm-hmm.
because my angle is if I don't have fun with that stream or I don't think I'll have fun with that stream, then I feel like the chat or the audience coming in would see that it's not fun for me, and
Mm.
it's like it won't be able to resonate with them as well if the event or the game or the lesson isn't resonating with me. So
Yeah.
that's the way I think about it. Like I choose the games or the lessons that either I need to do or the games that I want to do.
Yeah, yeah, that's exactly right, because there's a balance to that sort of thing. Even if you pick a popular game but you don't like it,
Yes. Yes.
the people are going to know it, and they're going to be
Yeah.
like, I can go watch somebody else who likes this game play it.
Yes. Exactly.
it,
And
it
because I feel like, let's say there's a popular game,
yeah.
but then I know that, oh, but I don't like the genre of it. For example, I myself don't like horror. Like like I just get scared.
Yeah.
So that's why I don't play horror games. But I know that there are people who like to play horror games, and I'm like,
Hmm.
I'll leave that to the experts.
There you
Like,
go.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, I can imagine if I were doing it, I might go into it one time and just flail around a little
Mm,
bit and let them have fun making fun of me flailing around. But I wouldn't come back and do it a second time. I'll tell you that.
yeah.
There's it's still such a personality driven thing. And people will come back because they like the personality of whoever's doing it. It's um, and it doesn't really matter. There's a lot of things that don't really matter as much.
Mm,
You talk about the like the windows. The windows bring people in. What you're doing
yeah.
brings people. Now you got to keep them.
Mm,
And it's like you get raided by 10,000 people, and your next stream, none of them come back, and
yeah.
that's painful, really painful. But also, it means you just didn't catch them, you didn't hook them when they came
Yeah.
in. Um, it's and there are so many different ways to build an audience. Sometimes it's word of mouth, sometimes it's happenstance, sometimes it's providence, and sometimes it's just people enjoy what you do, and it, and
Exactly.
like you said, they'll enjoy it if you're enjoying it.
It's much healthier for you as a creator, and it's also much more fun overall for everyone. It's like a win-win situation, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, your science work, science streams.
Mm.
So, if I was to say tune in and you were doing a science stream, what would it be about?
Oh, it could be it's either biochemistry
Hmm.
or molecular biology. Those are the two things I tried to cover so far.
Yeah, it's a lot of stuff that I know nothing about, but also extremely important because of how we've gotten down to with a lot of our technology down to that nano level. Um, that the very structures of the cells and can be altered in ways that 20, 25 years ago we wouldn't have thought about it. uh,
Yes,
and the benefits,
especially in terms of gene editing too.
yes, and the benefits and side effects, um, they still continue to be found. So it's an absolutely fascinating topic again that I know very very little about. So I'm glad you're doing it. Have you found an audience for for folks who like to come in and learn about this sort of thing on this format?
Yeah, it was especially I forgot which science stream,
Hmm.
but there were people who would be doing Q&As in the chat. I was like, "Oh, this is nice. Yes, let's go science." So, yeah. And
Yeah.
there would be people who would like send some supas or some super chats in support of like science students as well. I was like, "Oh, that's nice."
Yes.
So,
Yeah. It's
mm,
something we need to know. This is it tells you a lot about what this format will do for people. It can you can use it for you can come on and stream the goofiest game and silliest things and all you do is laugh through it, or you could do it to for mental health. You could do it for science. You can do it for
yeah.
art or singing or however you want to do it, cooking. And there's just so many different ways that that is that and so many yet that's to be discovered how to use it.
Mhm.
Yeah. So for you, how long did you start off with the gaming first and then just kind of decide to try it with the science, or did they come hand in hand right at the start?
Mm, I think the gaming the unboxing ones before that, it was the pre-avatar
Wow.
happened. The unboxing ones happened, and then during the start of the avatar usage,
Mm,
that's when it simultaneously happened. It
yeah.
was Pal World and the science streams
Yeah.
kind of alternating.
Now that's funny. I'm sorry. It just kind of hits me that you did Pal World and we're talking about the cellular stuff.
Yes. Exactly. Yeah, it was like study streams, and then boom, you get hit by Pal Road, and then you get hit by the card shop simulator,
Yeah.
and then you get hit by Tekken. It was just that's it's like it's the brain of like someone who's like, oh, this is everything I'm thinking about. Let's just do it.
It's like having popcorn going off in your head.
Yes.
Pow, pow, pow,
Yeah.
pow, pow.
It,
You've got something for everybody. Just hang around long enough.
mhm.
And not only that, but song covers.
Yeah.
So we're gonna play some here in just a second, and folks are gonna be very very pleased that we do in a second. I promise you that. You got to stick around for it. Um, have you always been someone who enjoyed singing and wanted to sing for other people?
Yes, because I think it started a lot with like so anime, right?
Mm-hmm.
And also some of the other singers as well.
Mm-hmm.
So for example, Taylor Swift, and there's also Leia Salonga, and for anime, the Naruto openings,
Mm-hmm.
Katekyo Hitman openings, and then Oran High School and Yoasobi as well. So I really enjoy music in general. I listen to it every day.
Yeah.
So, and and some songs are either, too high or too low
Right.
sometimes on YouTube. And I was like, I want to be able to sing this one
Mm-hmm.
using my own key
Yeah.
and keep on spamming it like until until it absorbs in my head. I was like, I wish someone would have the same key as me. And then I realized, hold on a second. I think I have to do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because yeah, I was like, I think I have to do that.
Yeah.
And that's when I was like, oh, now it's hitting me.
Yeah.
For if there is something that if there's like a piece of content that I think is missing and I want to watch it, maybe I have to make that.
Yeah.
So that's what happened with, for example, I think what was my first music video? Was I think it was 50/50
Mm-hmm.
Cupid. Yeah,
Yeah.
the twin version.
Yeah.
Because I really like the English lyrics of that song.
Yeah.
It feels very fluffy, and you can see like cherry blossoms flowing around it, flowing, and it just gave me that imagery, and I was like, I really want to be able to sing the song. I was like, hold on, I could get a mic. I
Yeah.
could click record.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
so that's what happened, and then the imagery that I was thinking of every time like the song would play, I was like, we could have art made for this.
Right.
And so that's how the pieces came together. And then so yeah, that's how the music videos happen. It was just like, I want to be able to enjoy this song as well,
Well,
and not need to click transpose every time I go to Google Chrome just to be
yes.
able to sing it. So
So
yeah,
were you always a singer?
I'm not sure if I could call myself that one, but I would sing a lot in my house,
Yeah.
in the restroom,
Yeah.
on the streets, but it's not exactly on like events. It's just like events in my head,
Right.
not exactly on a public stage.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just really enjoy music, and like I like singing the songs that I like.
Yeah. Well, you got an excellent voice, and this version we're going to play now is a song called "Salamine Salamine." And folks, I'm telling you, you would swear that there were lessons taken, and this was it's really really good. And I had to
Thank you.
I had to
The English version of that is called Mirror Mirror.
yeah, I bugged Millennium so we could play this. I said we got to play this. We got to play this. And so here it is right now. This is Salamine Salamine by Millennium on Eric Loy Interviews.
Olo de misteryoso, di pa rin mawasang yung tunay na motibo. Ibang pinapakita, taliwas sa iyong salita, pero Na baka ang puso ko'y mapabigyan. Mahiwagang salamin, kailan niya ba aaminin? Kanyang tunay na pagtingin. Mahiwagang salamin, ano bang dapat gawin? Bakit ang puso'y nabibitin? Salamin, salamin sa dingding, nasaan ang pag-ibig? Salamin, salamin sa dingding, paano ang sabihin? Salamin, salamin sa dingding, nasaan ang pag-ibig? Salamin, salamin, kailan niya ba ako papansinin? Ayokong maniwala, eh, na magkamabaliwala. Pero sa iyong sulyap, ang makinuusap, di ko kayang magpanggap. Ano ba talaga ito? Maghihintay na lang na ito dumaan. Sana ay maibsan ang aking pangungulila. Trapped in this fairy tale, but I don't wanna wake up from this dream. Baby, ayokong umasa sa paniniwala. May pag-asa nga ba na baka ang puso ko'y mapabigyan? Mahiwagang salamin, kailan niya ba aaminin? Kanyang tunay na pagtingin. Mahiwagang salamin, ano bang dapat gawin? Bakit ang puso'y nabibitin? Salamin, salamin sa dingding, nasaan ang pag-ibig? Salamin, salamin sa dingding, paano ang sabihin? Salamin, salamin sa dingding, nasaan ang pag-ibig? Salamin, salamin, kailan niya ba ako papansinin? Mirror on the wall, please tell me for sure, may waiting for a call. Bakit ba pasikot-sikot para bang nagpaikot-ikot talaga mag-gets? Ano ba talaga ang next move mo? Gusto ko lang naman malaman, ano ba ang katotohanan? Say now it's not too late, I'm ready to be called a princess, hey. Ayokong umasa sa paniniwala. May pag-asa nga ba na baka ang puso ko'y mapabigyan? Mahiwagang salamin, kailan niya ba aaminin? Kanyang tunay na pagtingin. Ano bang sasabihin? Salamin, ano bang dapat gawin? Bakit ang puso'y nabibitin? Salamin, salamin sa dingding, nasaan ang pag-ibig? Salamin, salamin sa dingding, ano bang sabihin? Salamin, salamin sa dingding, nasaan ang pag-ibig? Salamin, salamin, kailan niya ba ako papansinin?
Well, there you hear it, folks, and you know I was absolutely right. Salameen, Salameen, the cover by Millennium. First of all, great job. Second of all,
Thank you.
why did you choose that one?
Good question.
Mm.
So this song is by a group called Beanie from the Philippines,
Mhm.
and the music video just felt so sparkly and nice and fluffy. And again, it gave me the cherry blossom vibes. I was like, oh, there, I can do this one. I think we can make an anime style twist for this.
Mm.
And so that's what happened. I tried to find. I'm not sure if this was like a few semitones lower than the original, but yeah, I was like playing around
Yeah.
with it and like, okay, this might be the key that I might be able to use.
Yeah.
And then I recorded it and tried to find some like producers on Fiverr who know how to mix,
Yeah.
because because I was like, I need to find someone who knows how to properly mix things,
Yeah.
because
You got to give.
I wanted it to be
Yeah, you got hats off to the dial spinners out there, because without them, radio people would not sound like anything, and people singing and doing recordings for real would not either. So my hats off to all of you.
Exactly. I
Yeah.
really appreciate what they do as well.
Yeah.
Like the mixer, the music mixer, and as well as the music video artist who was able to like piece things together. I really liked the way they were able to like make the clouds float and like the art float and all that. It just felt so sparkly.
Yeah.
You know, that's I don't know if that's like is that the North Star that's like guiding me. I was like,
Yeah.
if that's sparkly, that's it.
Yeah.
It's like a shiny in Pokemon. I just run if it's sparkly.
The video is a shiny. We have caught a shiny video.
Thank you.
Well, it's really well done. I really think that I want to hear more. So
Thank you. It's all because of the team. Yeah, I really appreciate how they were able to like mix and put together the music video as well.
yeah, and while I give them all the credit, there's got to be talent behind it too. So there. take the win.
Thank you.
It really, I'm really hoping that we hear more from you. I've heard so many folks during these interviews that we wouldn't have heard before, the voices and such, whether it's a speaking voice, a singing voice, that sort of thing. When you heard the final mix of Salamine Salamine, what did it do for you personally?
For me, it was kind of like one of those childhood dreams
Mm.
where like, oh, wait, that's me singing. Oh my gosh. So it was that. I think that was my first reaction, the first audible reaction after I was like I was like, oh my gosh, this is really it. It's made.
Yeah,
I didn't think that it was possible for some reason because I was just clicking like I was just singing and clicking record. I was like,
yeah,
and let it be in the air and the magic. I was like, oh, and then when it came back, I was like, this is actually possible.
yeah, yeah.
Whoa.
Did it kind of remind you of those VTubers that you watched early on before you turned the button on yourself?
Yes. I think the best example would be Suise
Mhm.
from Hololive.
Right.
Because like I like her music videos because of how they're sparkly. Sorry for the lack of more vocabulary. I
No,
really like
no,
sparkly.
no. Believe me, that's fine.
Yeah, the music videos of Suisse, I think Bibi Diba,
Yeah,
and just her vocal tone, very clear and very nice.
yeah,
So those it just reminded me a bit of that one, and as well as Amelie,
Mm-hmm.
who became Monarch and then Amelie again.
Yep.
That one, she had a previous the golden era.
Mm-hmm.
She did a lot of Sword Art Online covers, and even until now, actually, she's still releasing the anime covers.
Mm.
And so it just gave me a vibe of that one. It's like, oh my gosh, am I actually in the YouTube simulation? Because it's like possible.
Yeah. Well, it's not only possible; it's reality. Um, you first of all, your speaking voice is excellent.
Thank you.
The singing voice is right. Is right there. I mean, it's it sounded to me like you've done it all your life.
Really? Oh,
Yeah,
thank you.
yeah, and I think that we want more. So I'm putting in an order. Do a lot more of them.
I'll try my best.
It's really good to hear that you enjoyed yourself with it and got a positive experience. While you were doing the vocals, how
Mm.
many takes did it take for you to be satisfied with it?
Oh my gosh. Uh, that's a really nice question. It takes sometimes it takes sometimes it takes just 1 to 3. Sometimes it takes more than 10. And then because I record it, I don't I I ch- I record it when like not as a whole song immediately.
Hmm.
So and I try to cut it, for example, and then there are lines, right, that are overlapping, especially in group songs.
Right, right.
But I am not a group. I
Yeah.
am just one. I do not have the generational members. For example, Whole Life has like 5 or 4 members depending on the generation, right?
Right,
Of the
right.
groups. I'm like, I am the only one in the group. But
You're a group
if
of
there are
one.
4 to 5, yeah, if there are 4 to 5 vocalists in the song, then of course there will be overlaps, and I can't exactly like sing a line and then immediately sing the next line.
Yeah.
So those parts I need to like record one line and then pause and then sing the next line and all that.
Hmm.
And there are lines that I really try to like perfect it
Hmm.
in a way when and because I replay it on to me,
Hmm.
and if I think it's not it, I re-record, and then it's like still not it. Until there are times when like a certain chorus would take me like a few hours just to make like just to satisfy myself. That's
Right.
like okay, now this one can be cooked in the oven now
Yeah.
because I'm in my in my head, if the raw thing is ugly, then no matter the oven that I use, it won't be cooked properly.
There you
So
go.
yeah, so I want so even I want it to be already like good enough for me before I have it like be cooked in the oven for mixing.
Yeah, I understand that completely. Yeah, I because we used to do. I never sang. I have not hit a note on purpose since 1982, probably. But after the voice changed, it was all over, as far as I'm concerned. But in doing radio work, I would do long form recordings. Sometimes I have to sit in one session for do a 15-minute recording or a program or even a commercial, reading a commercial. And if you play it back and it just doesn't sound right,
Yeah.
like erase, start again.
Yes. It's oh my goodness, the folders about it. I
Yes.
can't even save all of the drafts because it's just too much. I have to erase to make space for new ones.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So it's like
And
this is
people
where the perfectionism comes in.
absolutely and well, for those types of things, especially the commercials, you're doing it for somebody else. You better be.
Yeah.
You better. They're gonna be mad. They ain't gonna spend money. But for something like this that I imagine was very, very close to you, very something you really wanted to show yourself you could do, and you did not want to go, half baked into it. I bet you really, really were listening with a very fine-toothed ear.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. I think I'm the judge of myself. That's the best that's the best imagery I could come up with. It's like the person judging me is me, and I'm like, oh, you gotta fix that one. So,
it's like you hear a little wobble and you're like, yeah,
not this.
No, I got to do it again. Yeah. You can't be lazy if you want to be good with something like that.
Exactly.
Yeah, and people will hear it, whether you think they will or not. They will hear it, and they'll let you know.
Yeah. Yep. They will let you know.
That was great, but except at 3 minutes and 10 seconds when you did this. Oh, you heard that. It was sixth thing mixed into it, but you heard it. Okay, great. People will do that, but I imagine I can't imagine you getting anything but praise for it. As it's that good. Now, with all that, have you got more songs in sight that you'd like to do?
Oh, yes. Yes, I do. Rumor has it that I may have about 2 coming up next, but they're still being conceptualized in a way. One is in the final stages, in the music video stage.
Yeah.
So, and then the other one is I just recently finished recording it, so please watch out for that.
Yeah, that's it. We're not going to tell you what they are, so you have to go find them. And we'll have the links up here and for everything when we're done. But I just got to say this: seeing how quickly you've taken to this, as far as everything that you're doing and all the different things that you've been able to do with streaming and recording and such. What would you have done if this wasn't available?
Oh, you mean the technology?
Right.
I'm not exactly sure because I would have wanted to join, for example, some singing contests and all of that, right? But there was just no, in my case, there wasn't an opportunity to do so, like either time-wise or schedule-wise and all of that. So that's why this tech I was able to use it and match it with my own schedule and availability, location, and time-wise.
Yeah.
So yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, in an alternate universe where this kind of tech didn't exist, I am not exactly sure how. But I'm pretty sure I would have found maybe, hopefully, a different venue to also like try and share some music.
It's a
Some
good thing. Good thing you were isekai'd into this one.
exactly. Good thing.
Who knows? Who knows what would have happened before? Because of course, now that you know all your titles, you would have found something that you'd been able to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully. I trust my alternate universe self in universe number 12. Hopefully they find a way.
Yeah, yeah. If I have an alternate universe number 12, they're looking at me like, what?
It's like, what do you expect me to do?
Does that?
It's like, I trust you, self.
Yeah,
Go.
yeah, absolutely. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing more of what you got going on. I think that
Yeah. Thank
everything
you.
looks good. I know you've got some things happening in the future, and well, that's if your name wasn't Millennium, you'd have to call yourself that because that's kind of a futuristic name anyway. So,
Mm.
yeah, so you kind of have to live up to that, don't you?
Hopefully I do.
But it's a long time before the next one comes up, so you better have a lot of things coming up. We will keep an
Yeah.
eye on, and please keep us in the loop as to what's going on with you because obviously a wonderful person, fantastic talent, someone that everybody needs to keep an eye on. We're going to have the links coming up in the description. Check out the music videos. We did play the audio back, but you have to see the video too. It's really a great all around piece of work. Thank you so much for coming on, Millennium.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me, Eric.
Yeah, it's an absolute
It's
pleasure. Absolute pleasure.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
Having you on.
It's an honor for me to be like in this in your interview channel. So
Oh,
thank you.
well, I am honored by your presence with everything that you're doing. I'm humbled by the talent.
No, I'm humbled. Thank you. Thank you.
No,
for the
me, I'm
invite.
humbled. I'm humbled more.
No. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. We'll talk to you again soon. Thank you for listening to Eric Loy Interviews. Join us again next time when we talk to another member of the always interesting VTuber community.